In this video, we're going to talk about Insta Demos. Now, Insta Demos is a feature offered to you by InstaWP that allows you to sell WordPress themes and plugins through fully customizable demo sites. Now, all you need to do is create one WordPress demo site on InstaWP, which you will save as a snapshot, and your customers will be able to set up their own sandbox demos through that snapshot. Not only this, but you will also be able to collect their email IDs, and you'll also be able to see usage insights of when these demos were created in a nice graphical representation. So let's get into it. I will show you step by step how to set this up. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to set up our demo site. So for the purpose of this video, I have created a plugin named Quote of the Day, which is a very simple plugin that displays a quote on a page. As simple as that. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my InstaWP dashboard. I am going to head to Add Site, and here I am going to create a simple site. So I come here, plugin demo, and I will then simply click next step. I'll put on a sandbox plan, and then I will simply click create site. Now it'll take a couple of seconds and a new site will be set up in my InstaWP dashboard. Now my new installation is ready, so I'll come here and I'll click magic login and get into my dashboard. Here I will first install my plugin and actually set up my demo. So very quickly I come here, I head to plugins, add plugin. I'll upload my plugin. Okay, now selected my plugin. Install now. The plugin is installed. I activate the plugin. Now my plugin is installed and activated. Now under settings right here is where I will see quote of the day. So my plugin specific settings are actually here. So I click this, and this is my settings page of my plugin. So I will set this up however I have to. Now I have added some quotes here. Basically done my plugin settings. I will simply click save changes. Now, the next thing that I need to do is I need to set up a page where I will actually place this short code. So I will actually create my landing page, that how I want my customers to experience my plugin. So I'll create a demo as per that. So I head to pages, add page. I will call this page quote of the day. I'll paste my short code. I'll hit publish, and then I'll simply click view page. And this is what my plugin is supposed to do. So what I have done is I installed my plugin. I did my plugin settings. I actually created a landing page so that my users can experience the plugin the way I intend to. Now my demo website is set up. So I will simply close this, I'll close this, and we're back into InstaWP. Now here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up a snapshot. So I come here, I go to snapshots, and I will click add new. This is my site, my demo site that I have created. So I'll click next. I'll give my snapshot a nice name. So quote of the day demo. Now it's important that you mark this snapshot type as shared. So I come here, I select shared. Now here there is a setting called instant snapshot. Now if you enable this setting, the actual sandbox demo that will be set up for your customers will happen super fast if you enable this. If you don't, it'll take a little longer. So I come here, I click save. Now my snapshot is being created. So I'll just wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so my snapshot is now ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click this snapshot, and once we click this snapshot, on the top right corner here, you will see a share button, which will actually contain the link to your snapshot where your customers will be able to set up their demo sites from. Now you can either share this in emails, or you could actually put it on your website behind a launch demo button maybe. Now I'm going to take you through the settings here so that you can create a demo the way you actually intend to. So I come here and the first thing once I click my snapshot is setup. So here, as you can see, there's the name of the snapshot. There's a setting here which says instant snapshot. And then there is something called as post creation command. So if you want to actually set up certain commands that should happen, you can add those here. Now under this, you will see sites. Now here you will be able to see all the sites that are created through this snapshot. Under which you will see gallery. Now in gallery, what you can actually do is add certain screenshots of your plugin. So here's what I'm going to do. I come here, I click upload image, and that's my first screenshot. I will click upload image again. That's my second screenshot. I will click upload image again, and that is my third screenshot. So I have added 3 screenshots also for my demo page. Now after that comes Git deployment. Now this feature actually allows you to connect your site to your Git repository. You can update your plugin there and that will get reflected here. So you don't actually have to manually upload your plugins every time you make an update. Now there's a separate video recorded on this, so please check that out. Now after that you will see settings. Now under settings, you'll be able to select a design style. You'll be able to select a language. You will be able to select a suffix domain. Now a suffix domain actually allows you to have your own branded URL in every demo site that is set up. Now we have a separate video that shows you exactly what the white label suffix feature does and how it works and how to set it up. So do check out that video. Now the next is site plan. This is where you're choosing on what plan your customer demo sites should be set up on. Here you can simply select sandbox, starter. Based on the complexity of your website, you can actually choose a plan here. Now after that, you will simply hit save. Now if you want to move the snapshot between different teams within your InstaWP account, you'll be able to do that using the transfer ownership option. Now under this, you will see graph. Now here you will actually be able to see how many demo sites were created on which day in a nice graphical representation. Now after that, you will see the option which says branding. So you'll actually be able to customize your branding as per your brand. So here the first option that you see is logo. So you can upload your logo. So I'll come here, I'll choose a file. And here I have uploaded my logo. Now, as soon as your customers set up a demo, they will receive an email and you can customize that email as well. Now, under this, you'll see an option which says primary color. So depending upon your brand colors, you can customize this color. So I'll come here and I'll probably change this color to this particular color, which is also a part of my logo. Now, once again, I will hit save. Now, after this, the next one is email collection. So I head to email collection. Now here there are a lot of settings. Well, let's go over a few of them. So the first one, customize magic login user role. Now this is applicable when your customer has set up their demo. They'll see a magic login button where they'll be able to log into the WordPress dashboard. Now here, let's say you don't want them to log in as an administrator. So you can select or you can put down what role you want them to log in as, maybe as an editor or an author or a custom role that your plugin might be creating. Now, should we collect email? Probably yes. If you want to collect their name as well, you can enable this option. Email, if you think email should be a required field, then you definitely should enable this. Now, if you want your customers to receive the login credentials on email, let this option be enabled. Now here you have the option of adding a sender name, a reply to name, a reply to email. Now after that, here you have an option which says require email OTP verification. Now, if you enable this option, what happens is your customers will receive an email with a 6-digit code. Once they punch in that code, that's when the demo will be set up. Then you have this option of 1 site per guest. Now, this is a very important option to prevent abuse. So you can always enable this option and then you will simply hit save. Now, after this comes security. So now once I head to security, here I can simply enable this option, disallow file modifications. So this basically disables your theme editor, plugin editor, basically any file editing options get disabled. Here there's an option which says randomized WP admin password, super important. and then I will simply hit save. Now after this, the next one is integrations. So I head to integrations. Now here is where you will actually be able to work with webhooks. Now there's more about this in our documentation, so do check it out. Now after that, we have advanced options. Now the first option here is site lifetime. Now here is where you can select for how long the demo should stay online. 4 hours, 8 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 30 days, totally up to you. How much ever you think that is the right amount of time for your customer to experience your theme and plugin is what you will set here. You can even give the option to extend the site lifetime. That is totally up to you. Now after this, there's an option here which says auto login to WP admin. Now when your customer will actually click launch demo and the setup will be done, they will see a button which says magic login. If you don't want them to see that button and straight bypass, you can always enable this option. However, I will keep it here for now. Now the next option is redirect URL. Now to understand this, let's head back to the dashboard where my plugin is set up. Now here, if you actually notice, my plugin settings are actually buried right here under settings quote of the day. Now I want that when my customers click magic login after setting up their demo, they should land on this page. Now to do that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to my settings page. What I'm going to do is I am going to copy the URL with the slash from here, from WP-admin till the end. I'll copy this. I will head back to InstaWP. And right here is where I will paste that part of the URL. And then I will hit save. Now in your case, there could be 10 pages. You can pick one page that you want as your primary onboarding page. Now my settings are done. Now I'm very quickly going to show you my customer's experience of setting up this demo. So I'll simply come here. I'll click this share button. So I'll copy this URL. Now this URL is what you'll be sharing with your customers via emails, on social media, or maybe even on your website behind a launch demo button. So I'll copy this URL. I'll paste it. I'll visit it. And this is what the demo setup page looks like. It's fully branded with your logo here, your brand colors, the screenshots that were uploaded. So those screenshots are here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to click launch demo. Now here I'll enter my email ID. So I enter my email ID and then I will simply click proceed. Now a 6-digit code is triggered to my email. So I'll open my email, copy that code, paste it here, and then simply click verify. If you've enabled instant snapshot, this demo will actually be set up super fast. As you can see, it's already done. And here is the magic login button. Now, as soon as I click this magic login button, I will now be taken to the WordPress dashboard of the demo site which is created and right to the settings page of my plugin based on the settings that I have done. And that is how easy it becomes for you to set up your demos for your themes and plugins with InstaWP.